ready to move in, problems arose because the washer I have a full size is a large capacity washer and dryer. I bought this one here. It's a Samsung, and it's the largest that they have because we have a big family and my kids, they change clothes like it's not funny. So I needed like a huge basin. I'm going to show you it after the fact. But the problem that I'm having is this right here. The washer and dryer, because it's so big, it cannot fit this room. If I turn it this way, both pieces will fit. But for this way, it would not fit. Let me see if I could do the measurements. 1 second, let me see if I could do the measurements. So the measurement lengthways is, whoop-de-doo, the measurement lengthways is 5 feet 9 inches, 5 foot 9 inches, and I'm gonna go around you. The measurement this way is 4 feet 10 inches. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take off the baseboard. I'm gonna have to take off the baseboard in order to do this. Let's see. See the baseboard down here? I'm gonna have to take that off, and yeah, already take out the line of the baseboard. That's the finished piece. See like how this piece is right here? I took the both sides out for it to fit. The movers yesterday, they even tried to fit it in there, and then they realized that they couldn't, so they just left it. I told them to just leave it because it was just beginning to be a little bit too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to take the baseboard out. I'm gonna get my saw and my drill and come. So now I'm gonna measure it again and make sure that it fits like it's the length that I need, and try to put this washer in. I did a little bit more than I needed, and that's a good thing. So, oops. Let me put it in place now and see what I did. Let's see. Actually, I could have taken off a little bit more. So now I have this space here. I have this space here. So let me see. It doesn't look like it can fit. I'm gonna have to take out the other side of the baseboard too. But let me try this one and see what's happening. Let's see. Let us see what's happening. Oh, I'll put it out here. No, I'm realizing that the piece cannot fit because I need to remove the whole baseboard. So let me go ahead and take care of that. So I'm coming out from behind there, and what I'm going to do is get my little tools and go back there and cut out the other piece to the that is preventing the washer from going in. So now I have to take it out of the, well, it wasn't really fitting in the area, so I have to pull it back out, then to get to the back of the At this point, I don't think that I realized that it could not fit. So what will eventually happen, I will have to go back there and cut the piece out and make sure that it fit. I was trying to take you along on the process. Meanwhile, I'm doing this manual labor. So I am going to, like I said, go back there and realize that the piece to the baseboard, I need to cut some more out of it. So that's what I am going to go ahead and do and fit it in place. I don't think I realized at the point, like, okay girl, you need to push it out to make sure. Yeah, and pushing it out now. So I'm gonna go back there and cut the piece to make sure this dryer fit. Actually, eventually I will have to take the whole baseboard out. I have to take off the other baseboard. And I think I took it out in 2 pieces. What I'm gonna do, I guess I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm gonna take off the other baseboard. What I have to do. And then come back. Cause I'm tired. So I
gonna get down there. I'm using a screwdriver and a hammer to remove the baseboard. It was not hard to come out. I just wanted to make sure that I did not break the sheetrock. So at this point, as you see, it's being lifted out of the corner. It was attached with some finishing nails. So I am using the jigsaw now, and electrical jigsaw, to cut the piece open, cut the baseboard apart. And I'm going to stand to, because there's a groove there that the baseboard wasn't. So that's why I stand on it to make it flat. Now I'm sweeping, getting the dust out of the way to get the dryer in. And I'm making sure that the nails is out of it. And I don't think at this point I could still put it in, but trial and error. So now I going to try from the front to put it in, and I realized, girl, you still have to take out some more because you're angling it so it cannot be fit in place. So now I have to get back there, hop over the washer and dryer again, and cut out the piece to make the dryer at this point fit. Because see, I took off the piece and now I think it could go in place, and I am trying to get it in place at this point, and I'm trying really hard. Look at me. I just give myself so much work. My husband wanted to pay someone to get it done, but I didn't want to do that. So at this point, I'm gonna call William eventually to help me. I realized that I have to take off the rest of the baseboard. See? Take out the rest of it, and now I'm going to try to get it in place. It fit in the corner, but not fully. So I have to call my buddy now to help me. And William, help me please. And here comes William helping his mama. I know William said to me, "Ma, you doing too much. How about you get somebody to help you?" But I wanted to do it myself. I did not want to pay someone to come in the house to help me. It'll take too long anyway. And that is the cable guy that walked by and looking at us like we're crazy. And William we're trying. Oh, I realized that I did not attach the hose, and the washing machine was all the way up to the wall. So William is pulling the machine away from the wall that I could attach the hose and the drain line and screw it in place. We're removing the tape from the washer, and the cable man is going by again. And now I'm attaching the piece with the pliers, and William is going to help me get this in place. Oh no, William is picking me up to get me away from there because I realized I couldn't put the machine in because...
So as you see, I put the machine in with a little help from William. And now I want to put some of the molding and the baseboard back. So this is how it looks. And that hole you see, that's the vent. So still got a bit of my tools there, and this is the way the baseboard with the trim looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. See, here's the washer and the dryer, and you see up here I'm gonna eventually put like cabinets up. It's a work in progress. Put cabinets up, and this is the door to the washing area, well, the laundry room. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and cut the board and cut the molding and put it in. And this is the molding right here, how I broke it up. So eventually I'm going to paint it, just not today, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of that and take you along the process.
So now I am going to cut the baseboard to fit it in place to have like a smooth finish. So from the naked eye, you cannot tell that part of the baseboard is missing. So I pull out my handy dandy measuring tape and I measure the side of the wall, and I am going to mark it and use my jigsaw to cut the area that I marked. And I actually turned it over, so I cut it on the raw side. I didn't realize that I was not facing the camera, so I am gonna cut the measured piece of baseboard and try to fit it in place. I have to make the both edge sharp. So now I'm realizing that it has nails in it. I didn't pull the nails out, so I'm using the plier and pull the nail out. So that's what I did. Now I'm trying to get it into the groove, and get it into the groove, and I want to use the same nails to what I could salvage and use them to finish off the project. So look like it is a perfect fit, and all I have to do is nail it and then put the finishing off on it, like to finish the corner of it. So here is the piece of board here. That's the one that I broke. It's a piece missing from it right in the corner here. So I cut the piece and join it where eventually I would put some finishing cork on it. And as you see, I did fix it. So you cannot really tell with the naked eye, but I need to do some finishing with it. So now I am going to put the smaller pieces of wood to line the bottom so you wouldn't see that little crack. So here I am measuring again, measure twice, cut once. So
as you see, I fixed it. That's one side, and this is the other side, and all I have to do is put the putty on the side of the rail to complete it. So now I took the door down to the laundry room in order to get the washer and the dryer in there, and this is what the door looks like. It's on a track. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang the door. You just have to lift it up. You just have to lift it up and put it on the track, and then put the bolt on it. And the door video is, so I'm gonna do a reveal of the laundry room for you. Like I told you, I'm gonna put cabinets and all of that good stuff in there. So far, no spend. I was able to fix the washer and dryer. I still have washer and dryer area to make it fit. I'm gonna still go ahead and put the cork and paint it out. And thank you so much for watching. Designs by V, doing the most. Bye-bye. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification that when I upload videos, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Bye-bye.